celebrity, and Sandra is all about being in LA and talking about great beauty. Well, Mackenzie brought a little magic trick.
It is. And this was a hot product actually on the red carpet. A lot of actresses were wearing this.
Oh, that's nice to know. Well, if you're looking at it, it's a concealer. And when you open it, I'm going to go ahead and open it. It looks like powder, but as you apply it, it magically turns into a cream. And then Mackenzie was kind enough to get you the magic brush that's double-ended, so you can do more with this concealer. She's going to show you how in just a second. But if you want natural, just like you loved your natural brow a second ago, this is the product that you want. And here at QVC, it's $27 with a 2-monthly payment plan of $13.50 to get the double-ended brush and a whole lot of concealer. So it's a little magic trick.
It is really a magic trick. It is magic effects. You know, as we age, we start to get more skin issues. We start to have more sun damage, darker circles, which can really happen at any age. And we turn to our concealers to help out with these issues, but they end up caking up on our face and they look fake and they look like makeup. And it's because they are packed with fillers. So at Westmore Beauty, because we were all about that next step, that cutting edge technology, we created a concealer that is just purely pigments, purely technology. So as you can see, I'm going to actually just dump this on my hand so you can see how it starts. And look, I'm sorry if I'm making a mess here. It looks like a loose powder, but if you come in close to my hand, see how it's just pure powder. But then once there is skin to skin contact, once you start to rub it in, and look, I have a lot on there.
Oh my gosh.
But you can see how it turns into this hydrating cream concealer. And you can see all the blue veins now are gone in my hand.
Yeah. Now, obviously, you wouldn't put that much on.
You would never
put
this much,
to show
but you can see how it's not caking up. You can see how it just has turned into this very lightweight cream, because it actually will hydrate your skin by an extra 35%. So it is going to stay all day long and stay concealed where you want it to be. And then you're going to get, like you showed, this little mesh trampoline. You're going to get the dual-ended brush. One side is for more spot concealing. The other is for larger areas. You're just going to dab it into the mesh trampoline, and then you're just going to apply like that. And it's that simple.
Wow. All right, listen, there's shade choices. So I want to put the chart up. Did I say that right? Chart up. That sounded weird. And we're going to start with the lightest, which is actually ironically called light.
Yeah, so light is really great for porcelain, fair to light skin tones, but if you have pink undertones, now ladies, really listen to this because it's really about the undertones.
Okay.
Then we have medium, which is for light to medium skin tones, but if you have yellow undertones, and medium is actually what I'm wearing. Then we have tan, which is for olive skin tones, and then we have our deep, which is for rich, deep skin tones.
All right, so those are your 4 choices, and again, you get the double-ended brush, you get a whole lot of concealer in that what looks like a little jar, but I want you to see why it's called magic effect.
Yes, so the powder to cream technology starts with these special powders with hollow cores, and we add a lightweight hydrating gel to the powders. We use this proprietary tornado-like mixing process that actually infuses the gel complex into the powder cores, creating an exclusive powder texture that turns into a weightless, hydrating cream upon contact with your skin. And this will uniquely and naturally camouflage all your imperfections without caking, no matter how many layers you apply, because there are no fillers. This is just pure pigments, pure technology.
You know, it's interesting that we call it magic effects. I mean, there is no magic trick to it. If it is a magic trick, Mackenzie did that all behind the scenes. Yeah. So you just shake a little, put it wherever you need it, and it works. But you know, makeup artistry really is phenomenal, but a lot of times it just means needing the right product. And this is the right product that turns us all into Oscar-winning makeup artists.
Absolutely, and it's a big deal. You know, I know even for myself, being on camera, off camera, to have a product that translates to both. Because you know, sometimes when you're on camera, you wear makeup that it looks heavy and cakey when you leave. But this you can actually wear on camera, have the concealing effect, but leave the set and still look concealed without looking like you're wearing a mask. And you can see with Sheila, as she's just very easily and simply applying it to her under eye, and she's just concealing any area where she needs to have just a little bit more coverage. And how simple it is. You just dip it into that mesh trampoline, just dab it onto wherever it is that you need. And the cool thing about this too is that it's not a matte concealer. It has a little glow to it, just a little hint of a glow.
Almost just a little bit like you're contouring at the same time you're hiding the flaws.
And you can get 2 different shades to contour and highlight if you want to. But look at Sheila's before and after. Look at how gorgeous her skin looks. Look at how it is completely concealed, that hyperpigmentation. You know, that's a very common issue that a lot of women have. Pregnancy mask, hyperpigmentation, sun damage. You can see how it is completely concealed all around Sheila's eyes. And I know we're looking at her eyes, and I know you're probably thinking, I'm mascara right now and eyelashes. However, we'll talk about that later.
We'll get there, and that beautiful pink lip that you saw. But let me move us to Brooke. And again, I know we're going to get to the pink lip and the lashes. Patience,
yes,
people.
I know, patience.
But it's important to conceal because honestly, you wouldn't be loving those lashes and those lips if we still saw the sun damage, the little imperfections that were just, you know,
and you can see with Brooke, and Brooke is gorgeous. But look at what it has done for her skin. Even just the little bit of redness, the little bit of that dark circles, completely concealed. I actually even love wearing this as a full coverage foundation. I have seen this cover rosacea. I've seen this cover port wine stains and still look natural. And the cool thing is that it will hydrate your skin. You're going to get that extra 35% hydration that you don't get from other concealers. Again, because there are no fillers. You don't need the fillers, just pure pigments, pure technology.
Okay, so we have a lot more ladies to show you, but I'm feeling the need to put a shade chart up, only because now you've seen it and you've fallen in love and you probably don't know what shade you are. So Mackenzie, will you just help our customers?
Absolutely. So we have light, which is for fair to light skin tones with pink undertones. Medium, which is for light to medium skin tones with yellow undertones. Tan is for olive skin tones, and deep is for richer, deeper skin tones.
All right, at this point, 500 orders placed, so let me just remind you, the brush is not an extra purchase. The double-ended brush that lets you do a lot of coverage or a little coverage and a whole lot of concealer in that little jar are all coming home with your Easy Pay if you want it. But hello, where's all the flaws in the before?
No, right?
They're all
and
gone.
what shade are you in? You're wearing
the light.
The light.
Okay, so this is a great example of light because I have medium on, but you can see what the light looks like, and you can see how it is completely concealed. The dark circles, you know, she doesn't have a lot of imperfections. You're right, she's got gorgeous skin, but you can see how even with that, it's just enhanced her beauty even more. And it's not right, doesn't feel weightless. You don't feel like you're wearing a concealer. Like a lot of concealers, you feel them, you know they're there. And there have been times where I've had this on, and I've even asked the models before we go on camera, I'm like, is it still there? Am I covered? And they're like, no, you're fine, you're good.
Can't feel it.
You're like, can't feel it, but it's there.
And I'm just going to quickly move us to Sue because we only have a few seconds. We want you to see one more.
Deep.
But real quick, the light choice is getting limited, so don't wait if you want that option. All right, gang?
All right, so take a look at Sue. You can see with the deeper skin tones how Deep has completely given incredible coverage all around the eyes, and this will not settle into fine lines and wrinkles. That's another really huge thing. Because this has no fillers, it's super lightweight, and because that skin around the eyes is very sensitive and very delicate than any other part of the face, this will actually just float over your skin, not settling into pores, not settling into lines, not settling into wrinkles.
Okay, and just on a side note, if everybody looks amazingly beautiful to you tonight, you're going to find out why in just a second. It has to do with the #1 selling product. But here's your shade choices one more time.
Yes, so we have light, which is for porcelain, light to fair skin tones that have pink undertones. Medium is for light to medium skin tones that have more yellow undertones. Then we have tan, which is for olive skin tones, and deep, which is our richest, deepest tone.
All right, so choose quickly because, again, light is getting limited and you do have that Easy Pay plan on your side tonight, $13.50. But if you're just tuning in, I made lots of like fun little announcements at the beginning, like a brand new lip is coming up, like the #1 seller, but in new shades coming up. And I also